All right, so imagine you're in Antwerp.
Okay.
You've spent the day, checking out the sights. Maybe you've been to the Rubens house or something.
Yeah, it sounds like a good day.
It is a good day. It's a good day, but now
Sugary.
you're hungry.
Yeah.
And you want something good, something a little different. Right?
Of course, yeah.
So what if you're really craving some, like, authentic Japanese food? Not just some sushi rolls you can grab anywhere.
Right, the real deal.
The real deal. Where would you even go in Antwerp for that?
That's a great question, and that's what we're diving into today.
Exactly.
With OKOZ.
OKOZ.
This restaurant in Antwerp that, from what I'm reading here, is making a name for itself for its serious dedication to Japanese cuisine.
Yeah, especially for sushi and Wagyu beef. Those seem to be their, specialties.
Yeah, and just from glancing at some of the stuff I've seen about this place, I'm already intrigued. It's not just about the food. They're trying to create this whole, experience.
That's what caught my eye, too, this emphasis on experience. It's more than just going out to eat, right? It's like they're trying to transport you to Japan through the ambiance, the service, everything.
Exactly. It's like a culinary journey. And, a lot of restaurants say that kind of thing, but OKOZ seems to be going all out with the details.
They do, yeah. So let's break it down. First off, let's talk about the Wagyu beef. We hear about it all the time.
It's like the gold standard.
Yeah, the gold standard of beef. But what is it about Wagyu that makes it so special, so prized?
Well, it comes down to a few things. First, the breeding. Wagyu cattle are, meticulously bred for specific traits. It's a whole science.
Right.
Then there's the diet, which is super carefully controlled.
Yeah.
All of that results in this, insane marble. Have you ever seen a Wagyu steak?
Yeah.
It's like a work of art.
It's unbelievable, like streaks of fat throughout the meat.
And that's what gives it that, melt-in-your-mouth texture and that rich, buttery flavor.
I mean, come on, who doesn't love that, right?
Yeah.
But okay, so we know OKOZ highlights Wagyu. What else have they got?
Well, of course, there's sushi and sashimi. But they seem to be really emphasizing freshness and, presentation.
Right, I was looking at some pictures. It's beautiful. It's an art form in itself, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. In Japanese cuisine, the visual presentation is just as important as the taste. You eat with your eyes first,
That's so true.
So the way they arrange the food, the colors, the textures, it all adds to the experience. It's like edible art.
And they don't just do the typical sushi stuff either, right? They've got some other interesting dishes on the menu.
Yeah, they've got some unique offerings like okonomiyaki. Have you ever had that?
I have. It's so good.
It's like a savory pancake with all sorts of toppings.
Right.
Then there's gyoza. Those are Japanese dumplings.
Which are incredible.
Always a crowd pleaser, right?
Always.
And then they've got things like harada buns, which are these steamed buns filled with different meats and sauces.
Oh, those are amazing.
And even Japanese burgers. It's like they've got something for everyone.
It's a really good mix, yeah.
Yeah, it's a smart way to introduce people to Japanese cuisine who might not be sushi experts. And the burgers, I mean, who doesn't love a good burger?
Right, but with a Japanese twist.
Exactly. So you're getting those familiar flavors, but with a unique twist. It's a great way to expand your palate.
I'm really curious about the sourcing, though. Do we know where they get their ingredients from?
The sources don't specifically mention it, but I'd imagine that if they're emphasizing authenticity, they're probably sourcing at least some of their stuff directly from Japan.
Yeah, that would make sense. Especially for the Wagyu. It has to be top quality.
Absolutely. And it would tie into that whole experience thing, they're bringing the true flavors of Japan to Antwerp.
Exactly.
Now, to complement all this amazing food, they've also got a curated selection of drinks.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
So they've got Japanese beers, which are always interesting to try.
Always.
And then, of course, sake, which is a must if you're going for the full Japanese experience.
It really is, yeah. It's like the perfect pairing for all those bold flavors.
Yeah. It really elevates the whole dining experience. It's not just about quenching your thirst. It's about enhancing the flavors of the food.
I love that it's all about the complete experience.
Exactly.
So we talked about the food, the drinks, but what about the atmosphere? What's the vibe like at OKOZ?
Well, they describe it as a blend of traditional and modern. So I'm picturing clean lines, maybe some natural elements, but also some contemporary touches.
Yeah, I'm getting that same feeling for the photos. It looks very sleek and stylish, but also warm and inviting.
Right. It's not stuffy. It's a place where you could go for a romantic dinner or a celebration with friends. It's versatile.
I love that. And honestly, the staff can make or break a dining experience,
Oh, for sure. Have you ever been to a place where the staff is just so passionate about the food, it rubs off on you?
Absolutely. It totally elevates the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like you can tell they genuinely care about what they're serving and they want you to have a great experience.
Yeah, and from what I've read about OKOZ, it sounds like their team is super friendly and knowledgeable.
So, to sum it all up, if you're in Antwerp and you're craving some high-quality, authentic Japanese food, you need to check out OKZ.
Definitely. And if you want to experience Japanese cuisine beyond the typical sushi, this is the place to go.
And to make it easy, you can find everything you need on our website, okoz.eu.
Yeah, check out the menu, look at the photos, get a sense of the vibe. You can even book a reservation right there.
So it's not just a restaurant, it's a whole experience.
It really is. It's about immersing yourself in the flavors, the culture, the art of Japanese cuisine. It's about appreciating food on a deeper level.
OKZ is definitely raising the bar.
They are. They're showing that dining out can be so much more than just a meal. It can be a journey, a story, a memory.
I love that. It really makes you think about what you're looking for when you go out to eat.
It does, right?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you and for our listeners. What makes a dining experience truly unforgettable for you? Is it just the food or is it something more?
Is it the ambiance, the service, the company? What elevates a meal from good to truly great?
Something to ponder the next time you're choosing a restaurant.
Definitely food for thought.
Food for thought, exactly.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into OKZ.
It was my pleasure.
Until next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.